Good evening. I'm Marvin Kinney, your host, and welcome to the very first episode of Cooking at Chino's, where you're going to find some of the best and unique Puerto Rican style cooking throughout the St. Louis area. So come on in and join us, because we're cooking at Chino's. Yo, Chino! So I'm here with my man Chino Lozado, and like I said, this is the first episode of Cooking at Chino's.
We're making pastelillos.
Yeah, pastelillos. Yeah, buddy. Looks like it's gonna be a good dish there, man.
It's very delicious. It's hand food. It's wrapped in these pastries filled with meat and other things.
Wow.
And cheese.
Very nice, man.
So I start with the real hot pan here. Gonna add ground meat.
Ground meat. Wow.
Just ground meat. Pretty lean. You can add ground pork. Some people add chicken. You know, whatever's clever.
Yeah. So, Chino, why don't you tell me tell the viewing audience a little bit about yourself?
Well, my name is Chino. I'm from Philadelphia. I love St. Louis. St. Louis is a good place. Good food out here.
Yeah.
But there's no Puerto Rican food out here.
I hear that, man. I hear that.
Try my best to bring these guys a taste.
Yeah. You hear that, St. Louis? A taste. Yeah. Just a taste. So, why did you choose the name Koki and for your company, and what does it mean?
Coqui to me is, it is a frog in Puerto Rico. It's little tiny frogs. Mm-hmm. I just think it has a cute little ring to it.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, my mother used to have this figurine
Right.
of a coconut carving
Right.
of a frog, and it was a coqui. I never did forget about it. I've never been to Puerto Rico, too much sun. But
Definitely on the right track with creating something different, because St. Louis definitely needs something like that for sure.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I totally agree with you.
This is sofrito.
Sotito.
Yeah, this is an important part of like almost all of my dishes. It's a family base. Pepper, cilantro, other things I'm not going to mention.
Yeah, gotta keep
But,
that family secret in there, buddy.
It's very good.
Are there any St. Louis styles of cooking that you like to incorporate in the way that you prepare your meals?
There's great food out here in St. Louis. But no, I like to just prepare it the way my grandma did. You know what I mean? Keep it different.
Right.
All of our recipes are secret recipes.
Yeah.
But they're all family recipes anyway.
Right.
But I'm using one here. It's the sofrito.
Yeah.
Can you smell that?
Oh my God. Smell of vision. Too bad you can't smell it.
Not yet.
Not yet, but you will. Oh, one day, for sure. And what does the future hold for Koki? I mean, what do you see you going in the next year or so? In the next
Tomato sauce.
tomato sauce? Oh, looking good, man! Wow,
Yeah, you need a little tomato sauce in there.
that's popping right there.
You know, I don't know yet. I'd like to start off with a truck. This is adobo. It's salt base and other spices. Something we use in a lot of our dishes.
Wow. I wish you guys could really smell this right now. You're missing out on a serious situation.
This is sazon. Another collection of spices, including saffron and cumin. It's very delicious, smoky, not spicy, smoky.
Smoky, not spicy. You hear that, folks? Smoky,
Yeah,
but not
Puerto Rican food
spicy.
is not spicy food. A lot of
Hey,
people,
some people think that way.
With this is tomato,
Right.
sliced regular tomato. A lot of people get it confused with Mexican food because Mexican food is so spicy and very
Right.
delicious.
Right.
But there's no spicy in Puerto Rican food.
Wow. That is slamming right there, man.
Yeah, you give it a little zhuzh,
Yeah.
let
Mix
it
it
break
up.
down a little bit.
Mix it up.
Basically, you're gonna let this cool down. I've got some already done here though. Once it cools down, it's easier to handle.
Uh-huh.
This is basically it.
Wow.
It's your meat filling.
I'm learning a lesson here on how to mix
Yeah, you don't want to
food.
put too much first lesson because it'll pop open on you.
Right?
It's not a pretty sight. Some people put cheese, some people don't. I do. This is a sharp cheddar.
Mmm.
A little bit goes a long way.
Nice. That's looking pretty good there, brother.
Just fold it. I try to get all the air out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, air is one of your enemies in this. You
Yeah.
can use a little bit of water around the seal, that way it tastes better. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
I see. I see
Some
exactly.
people do it with their fingers, but I use this.
You want to give a little
Gives it a nice little.
nice little presentation.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. That's good,
Yeah,
man.
these things are so good. In Philadelphia, I used to get them all the time from a place called Porky's Point, and I do recommend it.
Porky's Point. Now that's a plug, you guys. From anybody from Philadelphia, that's a free plug. Yeah, that looks good. That looks really nice. So, our viewing audience, I want you to pay attention to what's going on right here because this is something that really needs to be recognized in St. Louis. Like I was telling Chino, I work at a country club, so we were serving out appetizers, and out of all the foods that were being, presented that night, these were the most favorite.
Yeah, a lot of people love these things.
And they-
Empanadas. Everyone knows these as empanadas.
Empanadas, yeah. And they kept asking me, "What is this? What is this dish?" And I kept explaining to them what it was. I mean, and they were like, "This is gorgeous. This is great." So I knew we were onto something when he decided to make this dish. So you guys are gonna love this, and I enjoy it. And
Yeah, what's it called?
empanadas,
Pastelillos.
pastelillos.
Yeah, everyone knows them as empanadas, but in Puerto Rico we call them pastelillos.
There you go.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna drop these in oil.
Wanna drop it in the oil here?
Yeah, you want medium high heat. You're done pretty fast.
I like the crackling of the crispiness of the sounds.
That's my favorite sound.
Yeah, favorite sound, right?
If it doesn't make that sound, I feel like such a failure. It take about a minute and a half. So they get done pretty fast. You want to just watch them. You don't want the crust to get too brown. You want it to be a deep golden brown for sure.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. It
Yeah,
looks
see,
good.
like it's done really fast.
Wow. Folks, you have no idea what's going on in this kitchen right now. We are doing some big things. We are like creating, art here right now, and you're gonna love it. When
Then we destroy the arts. That's the best part.
we destroy it right by like devouring it with our mouths and like consuming it and loving it. Yes, I love that.
Should be done. These are done.
Look at that.
Just to drain a bit.
Look at that. Mmm. Beautiful, man.
That's the inside.
Yeah, buddy. Look at that. Folks, how could you not love that? Look at that.
That's pastelillo.
That's pastelillo. I'm learning my lessons in Puerto Rican style cooking through language.
All right, the next thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna peel a plantain.
Plantain.
Yeah, plantain is one of the more predominant ingredients in Puerto Rican cuisine. We use them all the time.
Okay.
I use them in a lot of dishes. I love these things. These
Yeah?
are like my favorite vegetable.
Wow. I've had them. They taste really
They're
good.
Sort of like a cross between a banana and potato.
Yeah.
Their
And the texture is more like
texture is more like a potato,
potato.
but it's very delicious. So today we're gonna make plantain chips out of them, or tostones.
All right. Or tostones. Tostones.
Like saying it, don't you?
I love saying that now. Now that I'm saying it the proper way, tostones.
Yeah, they're pretty tough to peel,
Right?
but I just make a slit down center.
Mm-hmm.
Get my fingers in there and you pry it open little by little.
Nice.
Yeah, you can't peel these like a banana because they are not a banana.
And that is because.
Because they're so busy being plantains, you know?
Right, okay. They're busybodies.
And very delicious.
Wow.
Got that peeled.
I hope you folks are learning something right now because it's very important that you do get these, different styles of cooking for people who like to do stuff different in St. Louis.
And keep your eyes out.
And keep your eyes out
for coquille.
for coquille, that for sure. For real.
All right, I've got them cut down to about an inch, maybe an inch and a half. Some people cut them in different shapes. I cut them like this. Really doesn't matter.
Okay.
And you want them in a medium low heat, sort of just to take the raw off.
Okay.
They get done pretty fast as well.
Wow, I love that crackling sound. It's just like, I love it. Yeah.
They're gonna take about a minute.
Yeah. 1 minute.
I'll use this, and I need something to mash them. See, we're gonna mash them into plantain chips.
Right.
A lot of people use this little hand kitchen machine. You put a plantain in the indentation, you smash it down. But I don't have one of those.
Yeah,
So
well,
we're gonna do the old-fashioned.
you do it the old-fashioned way. That's how we do. We do it the old-fashioned way. We do it like the way it should be done, the way that it's been handed down from generations, where people can respect your style. You know what I'm saying? So, no machines done here. No processed like gadgets or machines to make things come out right. We do it from scratch, and when you do it that way, you will notice that everything comes out just a little bit different because they're not done by a machine, right? Yeah, that looks really tasty right there. Looking good, looking good.
I'll let them go for about 30 more seconds.
30 more seconds on that. All right, so we're in our second stage of tostones.
Okay, so after you let them go for about a minute and a half, they float to the top. That's when you know they're ready. You pull them out. Got a little color on them. Not much. You're gonna cook them again, so you just want them to be nice and soft for this process of smashing them and creating the plantain chip.
We're creating art here, folks. Food is art.
Here. I mean, like I said, some people use those things where I forget what they're called. Adis, what are they called?
What?
Those things people use to smash plantains.
Okay, planting smash.
A plantain smasher. Okay, that's good.
Plantain smasher.
It's like made out of wood.
I'm using a cup. It works like a charm. So basically, that's what you're gonna do. You cook them just long enough so they can get soft and smash them. So we're creating plantain chips here. That one's not so pretty, but
Yeah.
there we go.
Yeah, that's a good one right there.
See, there you go.
Bada,
Some already done here.
bada boom, bada bing.
So what we're going to do is we're going to double fry them.
Okay.
Okay. Now as they smash, put them back in the hot oil. You want the temperature a little higher. Just give them that crispy.
So you say you want the temperature just a little bit higher the second time around.
And these get done in no time. Depending on how your oil is and how brown you like them, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Like mine's a little toasty, but not too brown.
Yeah. Well, that looks excellent. I mean, I can see why anyone wouldn't want to like devour those as soon as they came out of the.
They're so good. I love these in the morning with eggs. Yeah.
Really?
Anything that's soupy, saucy, stewy, they're just deliciousness. You just scoop everything up with them.
Nice, nice. So that's you say that's about a minute and a half, 2 minutes to get them the second time around.
Maybe a minute.
Maybe a minute. Okay.
Depending on how thick you cut them the first time, of course. These I cut pretty small, so they're not going to take a lot of time. In fact, they're done.
They're done, folks. We're ready to eat. And like I said, folks, if you could just smell what's going on in this kitchen right now, it's to die for. I mean, the smell in this kitchen is popping right now. Oh my God. I'm full just off the smell alone.
I dress these as soon as they come out of the oil, while they're still nice and hot and still have oil on them, with lots of salt.
And that's
And I use garlic powder. That's kosher salt.
kosher salt.
Use whatever salt you like. Sea salt, table salt, smoked salt. And this is just garlic powder. This is the way I always have them. I mean, I treat these like French fries. You can have them with salt and pepper. You can have them, any way you like ketchup, in fact. So we're gonna go and we're gonna pair this with the codfish salad.
Okay.
And that's what we're starting with here. This is codfish. You can get it salted in a little bag. This was salted. I soaked it overnight or boiled it. Some people soak it overnight. You can soak it overnight. I do sometimes. Today I just boiled it off.
Wow.
And salt.
I tried that once before. The first time I came over to eat, and it was delicious.
You did try that, didn't you?
Yeah, it was
good.
one of the first dishes I tried.
Got some tomatoes in there. Got some Spanish olives. Lots of red onion. I love the red onion.
Lots of color.
Garlic galore. That's about a clove.
A clove of garlic.
This is about 2 tablespoons of olive oil, extra virgin. There's about 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. Gotta get that acid in there.
Apple cider vinegar.
And of course, peppercorns. It looks pretty.
Yeah.
Some people don't like to use it, but I do. And I give that a little stir. You don't want to mash everything up. You just want to sort of get all the ingredients to introduce themselves to each other. They'll hang out. There we go.
Hanging out in the bowl, waiting to be plated.
Yeah. Give that a little taste. Bellissimo. It's good.
There you have it.
All right, I'm gonna put it in here. It's a pretty little dish that a friend of mine gave me. This might be easier.
Oh, look at all those colors just like popping out of that bowl. The red, the green. Yeah. It's looking good, Chino. And there you have it. Chino, why don't you explain what that dish is?
This is ensalada de bacalao. It's the codfish salad. It's very tasty. Very strong flavors in there. Lots of garlic, onion, salt, vinegar. And it's served with this oil mojo, which is a mojo I make myself, with garlic and other spices in there. And you just play with it and wet your salad the way you like. It's a heavy salad, so you want it oily.
Looks tasty. Wow. Look at that, folks.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
This is for you.
Thank you, brother.
You better like it, too.
I will like it. Trust me.
It's good, right?
Mm-mm-mm.
I knew it would be, so I'm gonna diet and have some myself.
That's good. Two thumbs up. There you have it, folks. I'm here with my man Chino Lozado, and this is our first episode of Cooking at Chino's. So stay tuned for our next episode, which will probably be in the next couple of weeks. But we want you to let all this marinate in your minds, and let you take it in and soak it in, and so you know that we got a great cook here, featuring some great food. So we'll see you next time with Cooking at Chino's. I'm Marvin Kenny, your host, and you are,
Chino Lozada.
and we're out of here.
All day, baby.
That's right.